He talk about rice importation also. Yeah, the part it's right. It's also yes, it make efforts. But in efforts, just like normal way, just send. Then say, a drop in the ocean. So I want to appreciate the PA because the PA now you know get that pauper tone again, you know get that vex tone again, you know get that you know na me na the president, na me, you know get that cabinet, that kind of cabinet business. The PA they talk now like father of the nation. So I think say it deserve credit on that. But if I talk about United Nations, yeah, I don't know more. I say the PA you try, but then I'm just a show. I'm a show no more. You been go attend because at the end of the day, if we ask you, waiting to be the results, it change anything. Africa not get permanent seats, we not get non-permanent seats. The PA no more like how Pasheki been saying. I think that be SAJ Pratt. And the same story no more. So the PA you been go there. We all know say that be historic events, but waiting to be the results where it bring. Then an issue for another day. Of course, the part talk about MCC. They talk about MCC 480 million. They talk about donor there, don't try forget $800 million. But the panel tell you almost don't count for that $800 million. You know, tell you say MCC then I would still not reach it. Then say they all call political rhetoric. It is real, the PA not true it talk, but it not be it. So then they call it half truth. Of course, the PA talk about tripartite on another side, and they are calling the PA. Anyway, the PA side they bought maybe like Cristiano. It jump over the issue they bought. Anyway, now we and you see say the PA no say that tripartite in a bonus goat. He admits that, but they tell you say yes, progress don't made. But the PA not tell you no more say in chief minister for already at the end so he not giving status updates on tripartite. Now only way ECOWAS and joint delegation can the update you on the progress on tripartite. The PA side the chief minister need for improve on the. In general, I think say 2025 by the way how the PA talk we will be optimistic but circumspect because the PA a politician. But the PA don't know say term done the done. It gets small term, but term done the done. And I pray in bid, now so get for the done day. So I think say largely the speech writers and the PA in SSF, and we watch the PA in this position, you know, say the PA didn't have bond. So in a bond, all things the natural. The PA was very natural. I enjoy that side whether in Fernando, but one of the social media picture where the information minister they be now. The PA by them Miami boys. The PA is rough man. You know again you game. But the fact remains that the PA need for do more. And in SSF in point 24, he established a work. Although you also can say it's like you know the work, but Narandi PA English made did you say you know say he work, he need for do more. So PA, thank you sir. And yes, in terms of unifying and bringing reconciliation and reconciliatory, you cannot take it away. Like I say, the PA don't know say in one or SLP one no go govern salon. So he's sounding tolerant, sounding very receptive, and I look forward to a New Year's message where, although this Christmas message and a Ladida message, and other boku facts. Or they provide some facts on the reduction in terms of the economy. But I hope the New Year's message will be more detailed. But this is a good start. I think say yes, the PA they learn by the experience where don't they get. And now I must say I don't take so now. 6 or 7.
6 years.
Okay, 6. So the PA get small time and with that career they talk so if he perform so no more. So they talk no more. And minister then perform so and he give people the latitude for do. I think we still need to be, what I would say, relatively hopeful that he understands and he may deliver.
All right. Let's start the conversation now, looking at governance and democracy. It's all what's in the president talk about boil down to governance and democracy. If we're not before fix issues around governance and democracy, obviously the economy, politics, and job creation, all not going to be achieved, if we not forget then 10. We still struggle back and forth, and from the president's statements on the tripartite committee, and sometimes back, the main opposition on People's Congress, APC, also be raised concerns with regards to, I think, the unity agreement, there are 8 recommendations with regards to that, way then say a government seem for they make slow for look at some of the recommendation and Melvin talk about update from the chief minister way Nadi head, and co-host, the APC from the government side for the update with regards to that. We still get challenge, from the tripartite. So generally, are you want for assess, governance and democracy in 2024, Solomon?
Well, me want for say the speech, I don't want for dilate into around too much. Within the president talk, now they no one look at, right? They strive the way Salon don't take, waiting Salon they move towards, you understand? Waiting make we able for achieve most of them thing in the waiting make we able for put ourselves together for attain the position. That is the president talk about. Waiting make we reach in the first place in the United Nations. That's now one thing for tell you say now something make we reach there. And that thing will make we reach there, you understand? Now, in a try for, true emphasis on to say, we get for be cohesive, we get for stand united, we get for left all them political but we lead you to tripartite. And the tripartite, the statement they're putting, maybe they say, like coin. I don't want to coin. I like to go straight by people's intention. Governance cannot be run by a single person. Let me get democracy. We get oppositions. Let me put the advice to opposition. Then let them be mature in the dealings, right? Because as an opposition, you are there to checkmate the leading party in governance. Because you set integral. Now they go pass law. Now they make law. Look, recently we see the removal of the Auditor General. Yeah. Now all of them sit down and vote. APC and SFPP are the old one. So it means, say, within the tripartite way they talk about. Now for let it strengthen with feature. That is what he used for say we feature democracy. With democratic credentials. How we for make them it's enough. You get me? Yeah. Now that kind of stuff they will for a back on. So for me, all of them talk reduction of importations, and when you say a hope that it will cascade, it means say they work with ministers, directors, people who are in charge of institutions, for remind and say, I've signed performance contracts with you ministers. Now make me they say in turn, let president go to sign performance contracts. Where you don't sign them, let them minister and go sign performance contract with the permanent secretaries, the head of department. Because the permanent secretary is there. You can remove ministers at all time, but the permanent secretary, director of crops, for example, in the Ministry of Agriculture, director of this, director of that, all the directorates then. Let in turn the permanent secretary sign performance contract with them. Because when you come to appraising, now you get for gather all the vital informations in it.
I think it's only the chief minister signed, performance contract with, some of the ministers there. And, like you say, I think it makes a lot of sense. If I go sign performance contract before my boss, then in turn I can come back and can say, well, put my team together and say, now this, whether or not the minister then do it back when they come to the office, it's also something we can.
So now that's now like the chief minister in position now updates the Ministry of Civic. Now they now get this oak. And we always don't recommend about reaching the people. They don't try over the years. Then town hall, although people will say it's not enough. Then we accept that. But we see that daily, day to day, meet when they meet with people, meet them with outreach. And now, I don't say this on Me Good Governance program. Let the ministry of Information and Civic, and the Civic Council itself work with all of them bloggers. You know why? We get bloggers in today, now then they take censor, misinform, disinform. Now they know day-to-day activities in ministries, departments, and agencies due to what? The way technology don't grow. So me, I will advise when they get into 2025, let the Ministry of Information and Civic work with bloggers. It doesn't matter whether they are APC bloggers, it doesn't matter whether they are SLPP bloggers or political party bloggers, but when it comes to national issues, for example, for propagate the issue of governance, what's in government want for intend for do, let them traffic lights where they see now, you understand? For educate people, here we use them because then in 1 minute, the message don't reach to the viewers, the listeners, you understand? So make them try for incorporate it because message dissemination, now one thing on the way integral. The governance side, I think say, governance not in isolation again as Sierra Leone. Like nobody don't tell you about that. All what we need for do now, oppositions them for turn up strong. Let them behave like opposition. Not to the politicking. Every day now that too much more politics. We for jump down one day now. We for the see now in them how the president they talk say, well, reduction of this. We need statistics from this. UCF comes say, no, the president has said this, but let me improve on this. And we need to do more. That's how the West they behave. Yeah. Up till now, America they say they are not developed. Up to date, England they say they need more. You go Canada, all over the world, the citizens will tell you, we need more. Need more means those who are at the end of affairs, you are part of governance. Opposition, you are integral. That is why we're saying the blame game for me, appraising, let's target all of them if they are not doing their job. In the sense, put them on their toes. Journalists, civil society, 2025 they come. We want sensible they use. Let's do it responsibly because we're an example for the public. Yeah. No, you know that. Where we go alongside, we know people depend on we. Let's be professional in our dealings. Let we know, say, politics, they come and go. But with professionalism, and then they give you a lifetime, then they continue with your lifetime. Media advice say anybody, whether you're an accountant, you're a lawyer, whether you're a procurement, whether you're a head of department, you're any kind of person, technocrat, not can go your political cap, any political office in 2025. Let me deviate from that kind of stuff. Let me put salon before. Let me think a salon they work for. All the audit reports where they come out, why they read MMA, why not for the old name with all in tax? They will tell you, say, MMA, they tell you, say, we don't go give this money, but because then people are, the previous money will not give them, that make with all. Which right to get? Can we update the public as to how these monies are going? Now make people read the money and they about misappropriation in auditing and fearful. Some institutions and then they cut with all in tax from people. They are not paying them. These are all the loopholes where audits they look, some man fees them money and they, but the institution they all are. Why didn't they pay them to the central government? So they decided for pay them. So this is not the thing where they look at. You know, over the years, audits they can recommend. Audits they can say, we want to do this. Now make in ministries, departments, and agencies, I don't always they talk them. Procurement division day. When we don't procure, we want to make sure say we want to go through the proper documentation. If you request, let's say for example, you want to buy this phone, it is below the threshold. They will prepare BOQ for you or RFQ for you. You go through, and when you count them, you count you and performer, invoice, receipt, delivery notes. In turn, and go right now say you have done this job. Now that kind of system, not go procedural now in ministries, departments, and agencies. Not for the them the big money, then they say it don't loss. In governance, I think say now the way forward we they look at and how for strength we serve as they give the recommendations. It's very important. Cohesiveness, it left to me you now. We don't see over the years, August 10, people don't forestall businesses. Not allow again. Yeah, we begin to go school. One good thing for we serve. Professionals do a lot we left now. Journalists, so we all everybody left for do the wrong thing. Not do the correct thing for we say.
All right. Okay, I'll come back to you, Solomon. I'll bring in Melvin into the conversation. You know, we away from the president's speech, we actually look at governance and democracy in 2024. How it all look like. And, you know, mentioned the tripartite committee and challenges from the opposition. APC are still saying that government seem for the direct foot with regards to some of the the recommendations them for be implemented, and that is seem for be all the way around. But generally, are you want to assess governance and democracy in 2024?
Thank you very much. Although the pine speech I go on for really review and scrutinize.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but I go to show in tandem with the talk about governance and democracy. It is one point when point 32. That point the Alekam already express. It say let us embody the spirit of Christmas by sharing our blessings, caring for the less fortunate, and being each other's keeper.
Okay.
This is quite important because under this SLPP government,
I'll come back to you.
We
experience some technical issue. All right, welcome back. The show is this day on AYV Television, Channel 33 on the radio 11.7 FM. I still give Melvin and Solomon Sundu. And Melvin, you be on the legs. Raise some points with regards to.
I will talk about we talk about governance still because. The power in the SLPP government the rule. So the power in point 33 say, let us embody the spirit of Christmas by sharing our blessings, caring for the less fortunate, and being each other's keeper. I think say the power it talk more, but it need for encourage people around them for do so, because one big criticism in 2024 for the power administration, and that's the power in Monday, the power in Monday. Well, whether the party did now or not, they did now, I don't know. They say the pie in Monday, they are short. They only do good. Even we were born a free self, we see say all the don't cancel the all longer upline. So the pie, that side the Christmas, some man say no richer than the month safe. Because the one that we get enough. Or some of the one that we get enough. Not remember the poor one then. So the pie, that can my boys, music, and if a listener, and it's like now something like Danny did ever talk about on Monday and Shortan, we get when all the help other people there, and they make no understand. The part is just saying a Catholic, he quotes the Bible in point 30. He say, let the biblical commandment, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, guide us. Now this, you know, say the part, he believe in God, and God the guider. But one thing I see now, so the part in immediate neighbor, when at the opposition, I don't see any side the mentioned there. It's like the power. Now do as I say, but don't do as I do. The power, you need to show more love to the opposition, because if you quote the Bible, and so the Bible say thou shalt love thy neighbor. Thy neighbor, in this case, the power, some people are neighbor na APC.
But maybe the power go mentioned in New Year's.
No, what you talk first, I would analyze. Wait, Daniel, I will not say it. Why would I see first? Then the power, that's how we talk. And at point 15, and I like the way how the power puts that side there. And he say in point 15, Mr. Remy, he said, together with our regional and development partners, our nation concluded tripartite committee's final report with a firm and unconditional commitment to electoral and other governance reform that will enhance democracy and national cohesion. This the parity talk, so we don't see the sign of, because APC them we say they not agree, they not go pan governments, but by the way the power by there how it work, we see the kind side. But no more this side no more the power put on this part. Now that the pipe we don't give you updates on how far they don't go with this implementation. Because we know say this implementation, even that $480 million where they talk about, all go for do with this tripartite. In general, like I don't say, the president they speak like a statesman, and for some of we, now this will be the pray for. It's like the divine wisdom where Emerson be pray for the power for it don't come. And we hope it will continue. But there is more to this speech in terms of providing more updates. You know, for Christmas, I would expect the part for talk say, well, this Christmas year, I therefore do good, but I don't say the part do a lot of good.
Yeah.
Even to journalists themselves, no either, they do it good. We know. No journalists then, something not all two can talk. But family no either, or the part do it good. Then call Monday. So we tell the part thank you for that day. Although not to follow the part lock remote, but the part it's like I say can see and they follow we. Thank you, sir. But the fact remains that there is more work to be done, and that is highlighted in his speech. And he should say, yes, if God in guidance and wisdom and good advisors and they're around the presidency, and people away, not only Bele and sycophants there, no Boko around them, the power might deliver. But the fact remains also that 2024, the power makes itself no say it not be easy. It not be easy, and we hope that 2025, at least economically, it will perform. So, generally, I think in Christmas message, it largely they in place. Although if we talk about Christmas, we know we expect the power for before that Christmas.
Yeah.
Not all might go do good, but people and they, we may go sit down and no say the power do good, including some of we journalists there. I don't know for the other one there or them participating there. So if that's the case, I'm sure, yes, we'll get people the more we need them good year. New Year's Day, don't forget for go Namabila, now then Susan's Bay, then power one for working on nets na the beach. Let you see out in the happy day, not depend no more on waiting and they tell you. It seems as if yes, you want for deliver, and I hope that God in divine power will help you for deliver in 2025, because 2024 we know which dates.
Yeah, we know in 2024 we still get one day more for go for in 2024, and but generally from Melvin in point, quote some. Part of the president in speech with regards to the development, improvement we in government are making as a nation. Don't make. You mentioned, before we come on here that last year we're not able to enjoy with Christmas because we get half curfew. They would say 12 o'clock, Coleman for don't go inside, and all of that. But at least we're able to enjoy to move across. All places across the country, go to the beach, go to communities, enjoy with friends, enjoy with family members, and as well. But as a nation, what will learn in 2024, and we still keep us strong and we able for getting along and moving to 2025.
Now, the resilience way the president talked about in his speech, that's Sierra Leoneans, we are resilient people. That strength we'll get, as I mentioned earlier. And we all want to say this Christmas, talk and go, talk and come. The five fingers are not equal. From who all born, we say, if they come up, we are Catholic. But not all man go give. But we get us a giving spirit, and at that again, I think the president they try to encourage people who don't have this giving hands. And they always say, "Blessed is the hand that giveth, than the one that taketh." Well, I don't refer to governance. I want to talk this generally. Salon people wicked and gets man away just too greedy. It cuts across. I know one
under
point,
administration.
I know one point. Well, this administration say we say not for be 50 for the give money out. Like where the common number Boston Wilkinson Road, he say when I can't take $60,000, you go now fly this. Can't take. Well, I see the other part. Now it's at the talk. This one say no, money for the one coffer, but
but still the money you lost. The money one coffer, but the money you lost.
But that is it. That's why we have. That's why we have the audit team. Remember, start up water. Yes. So let's alone.
Check power.
We from beginning now for Sidon for checkmates. We shortcomings. They could talk about governance.
But you mentioned the audit report, but how for the land?
Yes, that is it. Now, America tell you say you ask question. And what for depend on the land? I didn't want to tell you so.
Okay, yeah.
Let we learn for the take recommendations. Way for good for we. Let we learn for do thing them. Way for do for we. They don't need for they tell you as Christian for say give out. Like I say, blessed is the hand that giveth, than the one that taketh. Yeah. For me, give his spirits. My human being. You get some might get billions. You know what? Nobody that layman with it.
Underpaying government, but
in this administration, when we say technocrats or whatever, giving spirits inside you day. Well, like some say the former administration in a Kuroma, but you know we take government money for the shape and not correct. You salary take a you shape. What you work, take a you shape. But for say let you take go give no more. And they say this would say the bad. No more. What's in the top? What's in the top? This giving spirit, a very integral. And all the way to the top, Maya. Do ya then recommendations? What's it make we move and strong? Now the advices. ECOWAS don't come. Then tell we say for be cohesive. TLC don't recommend. We don't come up and war or for land for settle with discourse around round table or for sit down. I remember in the talk say the panel encourage the opposition. That for the mere fact to say it address Sierra Leoneans. We are all integral.
Yeah, but if you talk about Scapata, if you call your neighbor.
Well, the Tapatai is related to all political parties. It just happens to say SAPC they in question because of them they now in this. But all the recommendations, all electoral recommendations, now for everybody, NDC will command that he win out of this. C4C will command that he win out of this recommendation. Yeah, if no more, they are all placed. That is the encouragement we should be giving to our people.
Okay.
Those who are at the aim of affairs, let them treat Sierra Leoneans with very seriousness. Let them left that in personal gain. Like I mentioned, we don't see now, APC don't they go now, they galvanize themselves, now the provinces. They don't begin confess to themselves, say, this and this not good, this and this not good. With advice to anybody who want to do within group, do I want to left for the cell or wash una dirty lily in a public. Una come together, now inform una as family. Yeah? So, what's make we strong? Now with resilience. What's make we strong? Now with togetherness. What's make we strong? Now because we love we safe. And I will never talk. But if we meet up, who say they sell stout 80, you say the ban for me. If we meet up any kind way, I like I agree, it's a loss give me small. Likewise, so that's how you say we are together. Yeah, that's the law we should show. Melvin.
Well, so Monzunu talked some important point there for play. But now are they in a very which I will call what you call merry mood? Yeah, at the end, hotel got tanky.
Go still into
not all hotel will be fiery. And we go left hand by God power for next year. But that point we know he say you don't go shape $60,000. I don't know who's president. I don't even know Nescoma talk about too.
Yeah, it's about.
Well, I'll tell you
what. This country, we see YZ, we see PZ, we see Tuambi and come back. We see inside. Party go pull money no more. The salary set now is $60,000. I make with the so right now.
How much party spend about right now? Don't leave that side in a pipe. You
get personal.
Hey, when I count and Nescoma,
no, they give you what they talk. You know what take out of government.
Reality for the public no Nescoma they pass the par. Now the par don't begin straight in hand.
Well, then I don't know if president the shape. Except now you want for preach governance. Who know they say that for the
culture.
Just do the correct thing. Work for the people. Bring calm to the
you don't make it poor.
You don't it's joyful. You don't know world.
I don't know world. We didn't have the same world. Not that it. That the reality. If you see musicians in Akenema sing about the greed of the current administration,
are you encouraging them to do so? As a professional musician,
you know what is
you have choose that career for your own benefit, for your family. Do you need to work for or support unnecessary things?
Not to London or Washington we do. Not to London with democracy now, Richard. Salon democracy now waiting personally Bokuma the benefits now ain't concerned about.
Really?
No, be honest. No, be honest. Many Sierra Leoneans, over 50% of we now waiting at the direct benefit where they get. Now you make a stake.
So you say the money will collect. You can go for which side? Anyway, maybe why you are in the mood. Maybe enjoy.
It's all about.
I don't find this man simple. You say that last man they do reckless spending or whatever.
Reckless spending.
Fine. But this current administration not do reckless spending, but they get reckless losses. So side the money.
What are they did? Now where you did it?
No. We are talking about
administration. That's true.
Allow me.
Oh, go ahead.
We are distinguish between administrations.
Yes.
You tell me, say under the last administration, cash me the flow. Whether recklessly, whether fiscally disciplined or not, it was flowing. Agreed. And the other points I agree. But under this administration, money is lost, but the money not the flow.
It's a one single treasury account.
It not been under APC. Now APC and do the
But not implement and the implementation of the treasury.
Now do the testing.
Yes, but now it has been implemented.
This government. No. The fact remains.
Yes, yeah. That's it.
The fact remains, you cannot say you are fiscally disciplined in the fight corruption, money still the loss, don't hardship the rise. So, who does that? Many Sierra Leoneans in the ordinary sense, they tell you, say, well, you better let the money the loss, the cash the flow. You hear what MRC say?
So, better let
listen what MRC say. Listen, MRC.
The benefits than individual benefits.
You know how much the losses they?
It better let
go read the Auditor General report.
The benefits in education than individual.
That means waiting at the one side of the picture. You know how much the loss on just the so-called free education. You know how much the loss? Go read the Auditor General report.
That's why we have the
So that is the irony of pie in government. You want to stop me, you want to stop me, you want to stop me. At the talk, I let the pie that you cannot say you are closing or covering drainages, wherein the same thing they happen, but at the end of the day, the ordinary man they feel that. Okay, nobody is condoning corruption, nobody is condoning reckless spending, but the fact remains, you nobody preach, what you preach, you do different things. If you say APC them they spend recklessly, even at that, you know, if you put the constitution, the economy under discipline, then what's the difference? It was just, my point here is, it was just a political rhetoric. And the fact remains, 2024, under the administration of SLPP and President Madabio, hardship is life. Even people, some people that are SLPPers or that are stalwarts, they are complaining.
Because the foundation was not there. If you don't put the foundation in the economy, this is the problem.
I must say the government to make foundation.
You see, to build
the
foundation.
6 years to make foundation.
Yes, you know why?
Who's the beginning of the war lights now? If you don't take 6 years for foundation.
Yeah, you don't sit down on the meet of national.
I think say this now.
Now, Tango, the GDP don't grow for
6 years for foundation.
We don't have much time now. So moving forward as a nation, you know, waiting to expect for because probably tomorrow for therefore exclusively analyze and 2025, you know, and obviously the president ever making New Year's Day speech on Wednesday, and he'll come back for analyze the president's New Year's Day speech. But moving forward as a nation, you know, are we able to draw the line and get things starting from you know, moving? It's 6 years of president.
You know me, now the good things then, as I said before, me want benefits. Let more than 3 million picking a benefit from the national coffer. Before me want benefits, let them feed Salon, let everybody benefit. Before me want benefits, let Salon get a name. Yeah? Work hard. And the advice, don't let see what the points now. The president talk about with revenue. I want 2024 New Year, 2025 New Year speech. Let the president tell we maybe measure one thing here. With revenue we collect every year. NIA tell we say we don't collect X amount of taxes. Waiting for do, let we copy from the other country. Waiting for make in governance transparent. For like Navy or any other person get say we don't collect 2024. We collect 3 trillion. We buy buses. We buy this. We spend so. Now this will do. It's either with national money, not to them grants, not to them money they will cater for we World Bank degree. What we collect for we say. Let the president begin to let's it out in ministries, departments, and agency on revenue mobilizing thing. For let them say we say now this, and let also tell we how they spend that. That now one transparency in it all. Then secondly, do ya parliaments on our way they oversee audits, recommendations that don't they come out. Most of them money, somehow institution all with all in tax, not giving the appropriate people, make them look into them. We get one single treasury account, not so like before, where money they come meet me by bag, I can decide for work Shiba, you know, they again so. Let physical discipline they out by this digitalized world on the bank. We within the Bank of Salon they talk. That's the one for make sure say digital money transaction. Let it work. It will minimize the corruption. Most of the institutions, the way they play with physical money, let there be electronics. Yeah? Now that recommendations for 2025. The power, if they listen, let it take them in there and put it into practice. Let's allow people and not say this tax, because always we talk about with taxpayers' money. May them tell we waiting and waiting. If they buy motor for salon, let's alone know. If they build hospital inside that money, let's alone know. What they do, I think see that will make the tension. It will make maybe not say the money. It don't go that way, but it go the right way. It will make me Solomon say it goes so. You see the physical discipline. I think so that will work. Right. That will make we all know say. Well, the power don't talk about all the good things, but me they talk say the opposition do year 2025. Let them put them toe. Let them walk. Let them scrutinize the government. Put them on their toes. Not so for boycott to bring issues. Maybe like in kind, we all day anything will happen by that parliament. We they know. So do ya let them start for checkmate now. President Bio in last days and now. The thing that now we don't begin saying now practical. That is. Be supportive towards governance, and let governance serve the mainstream supportive towards everybody, be it opposition, the layman. Let we feel the pinch of governance necessarily.
Thank you very much, Solomon Sundu. Melvin?
Well, as I end at the opposition, I think say the plan are they not right better no more. If I don't tell the opposition thank you for all way they allege they work there, or let back not get that sir. They cannot more ECSL not put that or SLP people that but the opposition cooperate with them. And we talk about boycott 2024. I mean, no member see the opposition boycott by anything, you know. So I think say the part of we don't give the opposition a flower before they die. Although the part we don't talk say man will be a Sokia and then another issue for another day. The part no say Sokia day and part the Sokia day even he talk about parliament and audit. Again, the parliament is the flowers. Parliament, this parliament under the current chairman, Honorable Ibrahim Sawakon said, no matter what you say, the recovery is the way they don't make. They never make a parliament never pull and can couple than they eat. Sure. In fact, the auditor general tell you say now people don't respect them. It's like they send any kind away fool. Now they send them big kuta them for go answer all these queries. So it should say if parliament can step up, they can do better. That's it. On the issue of governance generally, I think say democracy in a salon slightly is eroding. And the government no like for that guys. Democracy is eroding. The facts are there. I don't want to belabor the point because we don't get time. And governance also is under threat. And the threats on governance in a salon are state capture. And it's the way the government wants, and they do. For let the government lost any case, not funny. Then me bother me to talk about involvement of bloggers. Well, bloggers are bloggers. Me, I will talk for the involvement of the media. If you not talk about involvement of civil society, Electoral,
everybody.
No. I talk for the media. Although they say when the power that couple where they give a subvention to sludge, they don't buy the media. I don't believe so because the party do we all good. But standing not stop, we still for tell the part school. No, for tell the part school. All man doing work, but for talk the school part the work, and that's the difference. So that is the case. And governance is under state capture because the Constitution give the power and enormous powers. You don't blame the power for that. If you not get somebody we get wise counsels, people already say truth to power. And I think so, I make the pie me if you give me at least if you give me a word, if order of the vocal self, if you give me a me say I forget that word before the old, not to pass old part and for the key. Because at the end of the day, the space for critical and independent analysis of politics in a salon, it don't shrink. Most people in a way, we say open their mouth, say this is not green. We see some open mouth, say this is not red. The one that where they open. Hey, pa, let me not talk now. Now you make me notes all. I don't know. You make a jabla.
Go ahead. You are in your mood. Tell me.
I prepare very well, but we just need to make a light hearted. Also, can be fired. Light hearted. The fact here remains that yes, when it comes to the powers that the president gets, the enormous. But like I be to say, if we use it wisely, let not turn on a school man. They like today, and Escoma, them is in a world best, and get all kind of praises, Salome Messiah, but also it is in exile. Why? Because they say to he that much is given, much is expected. And Escoma for me don't be Sierra Leone's best leader in all time, or Salon Goats, greatest of all time. But why? In a Pulan, and I my advice to the you know better tell me again, and the constitution is not 2 times for do you be don't show me. But me why already the in party don't go give one and say anybody will get interest if you left fire, if you persist, then we'll take action by you. I say, well, what's they do this now for? For say this game here now, what are the power and I get for left fangi? His Excellency President Malabio, for me, I think you didn't the road for be one of the greatest leaders, good or bad, but not make an Escoma kind of mistake. An Escoma, some of the mistake that I tell you, me a young man, but a follower. He capture party after he capture state. At the end of the day, in candidates, when a Samoa Kamara, we all know side they did that today. And in when are the El Supremo, we know side they today. So the as you tell me done, they pull your hands small. But if you say, you tell me done, so you want grip. My prediction is you might end up being another Escoma, and that will be very disastrous because at the end of the day, we want to see when matter be in term done, it be envoy, it will supervise election then. It be a statesman, and also all learn at the begin. Now for how it prepare for bread in bed for go, and the you like it or not. By then 10 years now 2 years you can take so 2.5 years now for begin bread you made for go. So you need to tell other people and say they're not for show face. That is stifling. And if anybody not tell you that, me that you will they call you more way where that you bitch where I call it outside the bar. I say, hey, what the pan of Miami, they be in a bond. What the pan now somebody who for appreciate His Excellency, he might not be perfect. Yeah. Of course, you get people in like cabinets who don't potso. Better they change some, or learn music and cheer they do pass some. But the fact remains, if Salon for change now, we all need for change pragmatically, radically, diplomatically, and otherwise. Not to all man go be pragmatist. Not to all man go be radical like Melvin. Not to all man go be diplomats like Timothy Kaba. But at the end of the day, we all for play we role for Les Salon, they are the pedestal of development. For now, there are challenges with security, and I make one of my picks on poor performing ministries, the Ministry of Defense. And I began a reason for that. But even I never call you for that. Yeah, another one at the office of the chief minister, and not perform well. If I don't give you performance scorecard, now me go rush for them and go sign performance contract. And 8 months soon now, at least if I don't give you 2 quarter reports, but you not give you another one at that Ministry of Finance, then that side the man we did it, I don't know if that's the problem, but the people already did all the problem. So you have to watch Ministry of Finance. MCC reports we say fiscally the economy is performing woefully. And so we partner the Ministry of Political Affairs at the wave too now because now the describe on how they do well. Ministry of Political Affairs, public yes. Ministry of Political and Public Affairs, Public Administration.
Yes.
That ministry they still need for do more. Ministry of Trade, need for do more. Ministry of Sports, Ministry of Sports, then a Ministry of Football. That's how you get for watch do that genderless. You get for put your glasses down small. If na man no deliver, put man day. If na woman not deliver, have a pull and day. Then we get this other Ministry of Trade. When you just go work among these guys.
Praise don't be your praise now.
Nah, praise in and end of here. I'm not but in terms of the one that rates guys small, I think say for the one that rates guys small, VP Julia Jallo. Now I'm not knocking the blowing on so, but I'm not the color. Not because I'm full of man. I mean, I'm not tribalistic. If I'm full of man for make salon better, I did be now. But VP Julia Jallo, now one of the best performers in 2024, but people don't already know. And not the hype like David Senge. Now you make a leka. Don't it deliver, it work. Don't it needs guy for succeeding pa. Although maybe you get interest, now one of the best. Then another one back with guy small. I think Timothy Kaba. And so we be see people on our social media. Hey, the government can take we under Timothy Kaba, Foreign Affairs Minister. I think he do well small. and make them calm. Although we get issues them of visa ban, yeah, I think it's try small. And other ministries and they say way they do well. But agriculture, that side, that man they out so that if it like go make a one chancellor, then in a book man agriculture is according to what I investigate abroad self, a get an international publisher they publish promotional article for a part like investigate no more. If for like promote you, a level promote you, now instead they promote, they make like they promote you. The same style when they send the dupa, now in that minister they back. But you ever watch you man they work with you because some people they complain. Not all man will go meet you, no, not all man will can talk like how they talk so, but it's not easy pa. We know say you are help we, but you get people around you when they help you, and which now we the suffer when they not they help you. So pa hope you and me I will pray for divine wisdom, knowledge and understanding for you, so we all go enjoy this week on screen and one day we get.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Melvin. Solomon, you one more get.
Yeah, just few bites from just one for say that I mean citizens. Let we all come together, put we in different system out there. Let we stand resilient. Let we make sure say always happen over the years. Misinformation, disinformation. This political urababa lo put and bear we. Lo we put salon first and make sure say we talk about appointees, but we as citizens, I think section 13 will tell we waiting for doing the constitution. We roles, duties and responsibility. Lo we take an ad. Lo we left for the go spoil state property them. Till then we will all invest. When I see this now they talk say let the president begin to tell me perhaps now make we go spoil. Waiting we revenue don't collect with taxpayers' money. Let no say na AYV you bill. Let no say na you bill we don't bill. Let no say na state house we don't bill. Something will stop for spoiling in day. And also, do you 2025? Una we do appoints. We not to grassroots. Una we in politics. Una change the nomenclature of names. Una call una political supporters as supporters, sympathizer, members of your political parties, but not grassroots. Do ya the political turmoil, the security aspects of them? Do ya wanna do on your own parts? Let everybody choose the path of democracy as we don't choose them. I want to say bravo to everybody. We don't sit down, they pray over the years for let things and work. Let God continue for make we all do them. Journalists, civil society, we all integral. Let we speak true to power. That will be my last, advice to the governance setting.
Thank you very much, Solomon Sundu, the Executive Director for Bianchi Foundation.
Jadman Say, Senior Political Analyst and also Parliamentary Correspondent as well. Well, also we're in this edition of News and Current Affairs show this day. This day will return again tomorrow as we continue for review 2024 and 2025 as well. Till then, do have a lovely day and bye for now.